Hello everybody and welcome, and here you can see my Doctor Who photoshopped image, which I photoshopped myself. Now if I look at my date and bring up my calendar, you probably can't see this, but it is Friday the 4th of July. Or it is in New Zealand anyway, so happy American Independence Day for our US viewers. And 9:17 PM. It also means that the school term has finished and I'm now on 2 weeks holidays. And so what's happening? Okay, so what's happening these holidays? Well, since you've asked, I'll tell you what's happening these holidays. But first, let's recap on what has happened on the Alex Ellis channel recently. Previously on the Alex Ellis channel. So you can see here recently some of my more recent videos here, some bus videos and other stuff. I finally got the trolley uploaded, as you can see here on my mouse. We have the H-Malt replacement you haven't seen there, so I have 2 videos. The first one, the H-Malt lift, The Inevitable is Coming, which if you haven't seen that, watch that one first, then go on to watch the H-Malt lift is Dead. I also have a couple of other stuff, some lifts, my top 5 most weird and useless lifts, and then 2 Dyson hand dryers, a Mark 1 and a Mark 2 in the same place. My 6 most recent videos, which were uploaded within the last week, are 167's door failing and going wrong, which happened about 2 weeks ago. So it wasn't a week ago, it was actually 2 weeks ago. Then we have my lift tour of Palmerston North shopping centres, a 60s Otis in Taupo, epic lift. My problems with NZ Bus, which is just an edited video, which is good if you like my editing skills. The motor view of the 2010 Schindler MRL at my dad's old office, which I won't be filming again because he's moved office. And then a start-up of an ATR 72-500 and taxi at Wellington Airport, which I actually filmed last year in 2013. But for some reason it slipped my mind and I forgot to upload it. So that's a quick recap. So what's going to be happening on the Alex Ellis channel? Well, there's a few things I want to bring up. First of all, I'm going to start with this. This is the Bus NZ forum. Credit goes to YouTube user Waygodotus. If I bring that up now. You may know YouTube user Waygodotus. This is the Waygodotus channel. It's a very, very good channel for both lifts and buses in New Zealand, mainly in Wellington. He films a lot of old lifts and ultra modern lifts, and he films a lot of high-rise lifts, which is something that I don't tend to do because, unlike me, he has the balls to go into office buildings that he's not allowed to and film lifts, whereas I don't have the guts to go into these places and go into motorhomes. So this is kind of like the stuff in Wellington that I don't usually film. You can see on his channel, and he's also filmed some various buses that I haven't as well. So you should check out his channel. And he's created this thing called the Bus NZ forum. It's a public forum that anybody can sign up to. To discuss bus fleet changes, bus photos and videos. I've put a lot of input into this myself. So one topic that I put in is such as Marla 147, the epic Volvo. So there's a YouTube video attached and some photos and information. And then it's basically just a normal bus forum, and we're hoping it will grow big. Next thing I want to talk about is my AE's Adventures NZ logo. Oh, sorry, knocked the camera over. You may have noticed my new logo. This is now present on. This will now be displayed as present on the forum, my Flickr, and YouTube. The only thing that won't be displayed on is the Facebook page, because that has its own profile picture. Plus my personal Facebook account has its own picture. So that's my new logo. Next I'll move on to the bus page, and you may have noticed this fancy new cover with lots of edited triangles and stuff. I know, I have been getting fancy. I've also done 3 new covers, album covers for Go Wellington. So if you here, look, you can compare the old style cover to the new one. And then I've also done Marna and Newlands. Oh no, you can't see the old cover on there. And then I've also done NCS. We're on the topic of NCS. This is the silver Nissan Scorpion, fleet number 11691. Previously known as the Grey Ghost. In fact, if I go into the album, you can see it in a silver livery on here. Come on. Yeah. So this is what it was like when it was silver. It was actually nicknamed for a while the Grey Ghost because of how dangerous it was at night and stuff. One thing though which you may notice looking at there is there's square lights there. And then if you look at it now in the new pictures, you can see that the rear lights have actually been replaced with new LED round ones, which is a standard thing that NCS kind of tend to do a lot of. But they've done a very nice paint job overall, and I'm very impressed. Now, with regards to the MCV, this one with the 681 with the registration HCA 369 still has not been painted. But I am told that the other MCV that they have, which is identical to this one, has been painted. But I don't know. But I haven't actually seen it for myself, and there's no photos of it online. But hopefully this one will get done soon as well, and so it will look fantastic. Fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the fancy new style that I'm going to be using eventually on all of the album covers and hopefully all future cover photos. Using the shapes and the triangles and stuff because it makes it look nice and adds a bit of colour and professionalism. So make sure though that you go onto facebook.com/bus and transport enthusiasts of New Zealand and click on the like button. We currently have 89 likes. 89 likes. We're trying to get to 100. 100 as our next milestone. Now, let's get down to business. Shall we? So these holidays, as I mentioned before, are for 2 weeks. And for the first week, I have a guest coming to stay with me. My cousin is coming down from Auckland. I won't name or show her. My cousin Hope is coming down. That's her name, Hope. I won't show her though. And she's coming down on Sunday for a week. Saturday for a dance thing, whatever it is. Don't ask me. I'm not an expert on dance at all. I have 2 left feet when it comes to dancing. And so that's going to be nice. And yeah, so she'll be coming down Jetstar. So she'll be coming down on one of these. It's an Airbus A320. Nice aircraft. I've flown on the Jetstar A320 myself. So, yep. And so I'll be at the airport both this coming Sunday and the following Saturday. So I'll be looking to photograph aircraft there. If you want to see my aircraft photos, then the best place to go. Crap, that's not the right thing. I go back into my albums. You go onto my Flickr, click on albums, and then there should be an album here called Airliners and Other Aircraft. You go in here, there is an all nice chronologicalized album full of aircraft photos here from ATRs right down to stuff. Some of these photos are mine and some of these photos my dad has taken. Thanks to my dad, he's made an awesome contribution to this album, and the plan is for all of these photos to go on the Bus and Transport Enthusiast page eventually. That is the eventual plan, that they will all eventually end up on this page as well as an expansion. I'm also planning to give Tommy a kick up the arse and get him, hopefully you're watching this, not literally, don't worry Tommy, you know I wouldn't do that, but to get the train system organised, and I'm going to try and help get some more photos and help update that myself. But we'll see. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because my cousin is coming down, I will actually be doing my major big Wellington trip on Monday. So I'll be taking her in going to the dance school, which will mean travelling on a couple of Go Wellington buses. The first of which will be Route 11, though I may well get a different bus back because I'll be coming back on my own. So we'll see about that one. And then we'll see. I haven't got long, but I need to wrap this up in a minute because I've got something I need to do. So yeah, so that'll be that. With regards to the rest of the holidays, I haven't got a clue. It's my 16th birthday on the Tuesday of the second week, so for those of you wanting to know, so that's July the 15th, which for European and American viewers will be the 14th for you, because of the international date line and time zones and stuff, we're ahead. So if you want to make it in time for my birthday within New Zealand, then that's great. But if not, just stick to your own times. But that date is July the 15th, and I will be turning 16. And no, I will not be going for my driver's license, for those of you asking. But yeah, but with regards to the rest of the holidays, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll give you another update in about 2 weeks probably, unless I have a reason to make another one. Updating you on what is on what would be to come, and hopefully also to summarise over what I do over the holidays. So yeah, so for now, that's it.